All right, guys, here we are in the Gryphon booth. We are looking at the new DIABLO 333 Integrated. Now, if I know a thing or two about the high end, I'm assuming the 333 designation is 333 watts into
Very
8.
true.
Right?
Yes.
And so I was just talking to him right now, to Rune, about the former 300. And obviously the reason why they released this new 333 DIABLO, and he was telling me the following. Go ahead.
Yeah. The thing is that, when we introduced the DIABLO 300 and also Mephisto and so on, we were using sound transistors. And we have simply been selling too many units.
Oh wow, that's a good problem to have.
Yes, that's a good problem to have. Or too many. That's a wrong word to say. But, we have to allocate transistors for different products and so on. Mm-hmm. And the DIABLO 300 has been in production now for 7 years.
7 years, yep.
7 years, which is a fair amount of time.
It is, yep.
We always strive to do better. We always strive to take the next step in high-end audio. And with the Apex, when we launched the Apex, we also introduced a new transistor.
Okay.
This is the new Toshiba.
The new Toshiba transistor.
Yes.
Okay.
So in the DIABLO 333, we actually added an additional pair of transistors then towards the 300. So now we have 5 pairs.
5 pairs of transistors.
Yes. And we also introduced a new pre-driver, new output stage, much bigger trafo than the previous one. So it's not a revamp of the 300.
Okay.
It's a whole new beast.
What can people expect sonically speaking?
You are getting closer to the sound of Class A.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
I think it's the first time we have ever actually reached that goal.
Okay.
That one of our AB constructions,
right?
Because all our integrators, they are AB.
Yes.
And it's the same with this one. But now we are very, very close to the pure Class A sound.
Okay.
I think that's the first time we have really reached that level.
Got it.
Yes. And then you still have the headroom with lots of watts.
333.
So, yes, and it doubles into 4 ohms, and into 2 ohms we are talking 1100 watts per side.
Really? Okay.
Yes. So it is a beast. You can drive anything on this planet.
It's funny that my beginning with the Gryphon line was through the DIABLO 300.
Yeah.
And that's what started it all for me, and then that's what made me go up the ladder and continue to try your amplifiers, which I've been very vocal on my channel. I believe you guys build, some of the best amplifiers in the world. I am very fond of the Gryphon sound. I love the dynamics, the realism, the impact, not to mention the huge bass control, that grip on the woofers that Gryphon is known for. Those are big traits for me. Soundstage, the scale, there is so much going on within a Gryphon product that is to my liking. But let's not downplay how great the 333 can be for a lot of people that have a budget. Now, speaking of budget, go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, I think this one, when I've been listening to it, and I've been sitting here listening to this small Gryphon system, with the ear speakers, Russell cables, and then with the built-in phono states and the built-in DAC, which both of them, they are also brand new.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Okay, new DACs. Okay.
Oh yeah, and the phono states, it's true dual mono, it's mirrored designs, so it's just like having a mini legato legacy.
Okay.
But you can adjust it from the outside.
Really?
And you can change between MM and MC on the display.
Okay.
And then it goes into like a mode for 15 seconds, where it just makes like a standby mode, and then it's ready for the for the MM or MC, which it makes this very, very convenient. And I really, really like the phono stage. You can see it here on the picture, where you have all the dip switches. You can do like this, and for me, it's a unique phono stage. What you get for the money, it's crazy.
Current MSRP?
21,800 euros for the amplifier. The phono stage is 4,800 euros, and the DAC is 6,100 euros.
Okay. Yeah. Guys, well, it looks like Gryphon is arriving again one more time with a quality integrated, and don't let those specifications fool you. When I had the 300, it drove anything I threw at it with ease. So this is, to me, I have no doubt in my mind, going to be one of the top integrateds out there for the money. And I like the fact that you guys are incorporating everything into one chassis, which I really love because it adds more simplicity to the system. Less cables. Yes.
And so on, you know, it is. I wouldn't say it's the future because we are here. It's present and so on. But for a lot of people, it's very, very convenient that you can actually have a super high-end product.
Yes.
With everything integrated.
Yes, absolutely.
Nice pair of speakers and a good source, and then you're good to go.
Yeah. How big is the transformer? I'm looking at it and it looks massive. You know the size of the transformer? Is it here?
It should be here.
I don't think it's up there.
Oh, we gotta talk to Tom.
But it is it is a huge transformer. It is a massive transformer, a toroidal transformer in there, folks.
Okay. Do you want me to find it?
Sure. He is going to find out because I am asking the questions. For those of you who are interested in buying this integrated, I do like the look. Again, it reminds me a little bit of the Essence. And in reality, it's a very clean look to me. And I wonder if the remote looks the same as the former 300, which I actually liked. This is a cool design, guys. If you are in the market for this piece, I am going to say it is going to sound phenomenal no matter what.
Close to 2.2 kilowatts.
That's a massive 2.2. That's why I said it looked massive, the transformer in this thing.
It is a lot bigger and heavier than the DIABLO 300.
That's what I'm,
Yes. In total weight, this one has gained weight around
17 kilos.
17 kilos.
So think about 37, 38 pounds heavier than the former.
Yep.
That's a significant amount. So, and a lot of it, I can tell you, it's on the inside. Look at that power supply.
It's a bigger transformer. There's a fan which we're not talking about.
Oh,
Can
okay.
you explain the fan we're not talking about? It's a different silent fan. It's silent because we're not saying it.
Okay.
I'm kidding. But to add the modules, you need a fan.
Yeah.
And so the fan will have different speeds, whether you have one or two modules installed. They're not sure because the software isn't done. This doesn't release until October.
Until October. Got it.
But they're not sure if the fan is going to be working if there's no modules installed. They
Oh.
talked to Thomas about that.
Okay.
I don't know if you're going to explain pre-driver and output transistors are from Apex. That's the volume control. Completely new. And all the inputs, all the single-ended inputs are converted to balanced at the input. That's new.
Okay.
And they carry the same gain, whether it's an RCA or an XLR. So
Oh, great.
They've been adjusted to the XLR.
Awesome.
gain. It's the same we did on the Commander.
Great. Well, guys, thank you again for allowing me to display the 333 shipping in October, I'm assuming?
Yes.
We're hoping.
End of the year. That's the plan. And so I know a lot of you all are going to be super excited to get your hands on one of these things. Guys,
DIABLO 300 stays current until this is released.
that makes sense.
And we're still selling a bunch.
That,
It's
yeah,
a lot less.
he was definitely telling me that the reason why this was born. But you know, I'm excited to hear it. So thank you again, guys. It's always a pleasure talking to you all, Gryphon. Thank you again for the support, guys. Stay tuned for more.